guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. How you doing today? A champion guide on the Epic Fusion champion as part of the Tatura Rimehide Fusion, Masamoto. Masamoto, not the most highly regarded of these four Epic champions, but I wanted to see what we can get out of this champion. I think that there's a little bit more than meets the eye featuring when we talk about Masamoto. So let's talk about that in today's video. As we pull up the champion, just wanted to kind of wish you guys a happy new year. A few days left here in a couple days left here in 2021. I'm kind of glad to put it behind us, start anew, and plus I need a little bit of motivation. I'm not one of those guys who has like a bunch of New Year's resolutions, but I like to take this time of year to kind of, I don't know, take stock into where I am, where I was, and where I'm going, and what little steps I need to make to, make me the person that I want to be, or kind of bring me closer to my core values and kind of what I want to get better at. So I'll share those, those things that I'm working towards maybe in a future video for you guys. I don't want to have like a super long 3-minute preamble here as we generally do. I want to get into the champion guide, but let me know if you guys, are you the type that makes kind of New Year's resolutions, or you kind of just kind of go with the flow? It's another day of my year. If I want to make myself a better person, I need to do it more than just one day a year. Let me know which side of the equation you're on. I kind of just tread the fence, right? I kind of do a little bit of both, right? Try to instill small habits that I think I can stick with, really. Anyway, Masamoto. Pretty cool aesthetic champion, right? It's a Shadowkin, Spirit Affinity champion, Epic champion, obviously. Pretty cool. Has the back, wielding, I don't know, samurai sword, I guess. Aesthetically, I like him. Skills-wise, we have dual slice. Attack one enemy 2 times, 10% chance, make it a 30% chance when booked of stealing one random buff. But good God, 9 levels on this crappy A1? Ugh. If you're sitting on 1 million epic books, sure, maybe consider Masamoto. I gotta be real with you guys. The worst part about this champion is the A1, the books, and I don't want to try to avoid that fact at all to you guys. Let's just put that out front and center. Steel Typhoon, the A2. This is an AoE attack on a 3-turn cooldown. Damage based on defense, as is everything on this champion. 75% chance of placing decreased attack on a 3-turn cooldown. Not bad. But what's better is a 4.1 multiplier on this ability. It hits hard. So a hard-hitting AoE decreased attack on a 3-turn cooldown. Not a bad ability. Really solid. In this, Yojimbo.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Yojimbo places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also fills their turn meters of all allies by 15%. So on a 4-turn cooldown, boy, you wish this was a 3-turn cooldown. If it was a 3-turn cooldown, this would be a really, really solid epic champion. 4-turn cooldown, it makes him definitely usable, definitely serviceable, especially with the decreased attack and the lot of damage, right, on a defense-based champion. But anyway, this ability is unique also for the arena. There's only, I think, 2 champions in the game that have this ability, increased defense and turn meter on an AoE effect. The problem is there's no aura, there's no passive, and the other champion that has this ability that I can think of, there might be another one I'm forgetting, happens to be a rare, and it just so happens to be a better ability than Masamoto, which kind of sucks, but I want to be real with you guys again, and the champion is, drumroll please, Doomscreech. Doomscreech on his Warning Screech A2 fills a turn meter of all allies by 30% on a 3-turn cooldown and places increased defense. Wow. He's really showing up Masamoto on that ability. Everything's better about it. It's same increased defense, 3-turn instead of a 4-turn, and turn meter filled by 30% instead of 15%. So again, that's kind of the elephant in the room when we talk about this champion. You can get better out of a rare, albeit a void champion, but it's a better ability on the rare. And the reason I compare the two is because we're talking about a turn meter boost for a go second team in the arena. Now, the plus side for Masamoto is on a go second team in the arena, which we're about to show him in just a moment here, you can come in with the A3, or you can have a debuffer going in first and go in with the A2 first, apply decrease attack, and hopefully kill the opponents, kill the enemy team. This ability would also be incredibly good, even if it was on like a 5 or a 6-turn cooldown, but if you granted an extra turn after it, because then again, you could come in with a hard-hitting A2. Probably make him broken for the arena, but that's what I would really be looking for to call this an S tier champion, or call this champion S tier. However, it's still a really good champion. The books on the A2, 6 books. Books on the A3, thankfully, if you're incredibly lucky, only 2 books required. Masteries, I went with Helm Smasher, and I went with Sniper, gonna be important, right? Increase the chance of landing from 75 to 80% on that decreased attack on the A2, okay? Master Hexer, a chance at extending the duration as well. We went with Helm Smasher because we want to show this champion off in the arena. If you're not gonna do the arena with this champion, no reason not to go with War Master against bosses. You can keep Helm Smasher to kind of make it a flex build for both the arena on Go Second, maybe a tag team arena team, or of course, you can use it just to help out against waves. For that reason, we also went with Ruthless Ambush, a great and underrated mastery, especially for the arena, but also just for clearing waves. Increased damage inflicted by 8% on the first hit on each enemy. So let's go ahead and try this champion out here. I have Savage gear on him right now. I decided to push him to the max. How much damage can we get inside the arena? And then I might switch up the artifacts into a less damage dealing build, because you can also just make him very tanky, right? And he's not going to die, man. He's defense based. Look at the base stats here. I mean, 1365 is really, really solid for an epic champion, especially. He's pretty fast at 98 speed, faster than Doomscreech, right? And 16k HP isn't anything to write home about, but it's not that bad. We went defense on the ring. We went crit damage on the amulet. We went defense on the banner. Nothing wrong with going accuracy on the banner as well. We just wanted to get some extra defense because I wanted to go crit damage on the gauntlets. So crit damage on the gauntlets. We went defense on the chest. We went speed on the boots, and we're looking for crit rate basically as a substat with a little bit of defense if we can find it in accuracy, okay? Nothing wrong with going all perception gear, all accuracy gear on this champion as well. And a totally different build would be going defense percentage on the gauntlets, defense percentage or HP percentage on the chest, and then going with accuracy on the banner. There's really so many different ways you can build this champion. It doesn't just have to be for damage, but I wanted to show you guys a damage build to see what we can expect from this champion. All right, guys, so let's just see in Classic Arena how much damage Masamoto can put out here. We have to go on, we can't go on auto because he's going to go ahead and lead off with his A3. We actually want him to be our nuker on this team. This is obviously not a Go Second team. I just want to do a quick damage check before we go ahead and try that out. So here is the A2. We'll slow it down so you guys can see the cool animation as well. It's pretty fast, huh? It's like lightning speed. It kind of reminds me a little bit animation-wise of Lady Kimmy. And he was able to kill a couple of the opponents. He'll actually come back in. No. Okay. We stopped it just in time here. Let's come back in with the A2 again. Boom. And again, what, 30 to 50k damage or so?
You don't try to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's going to be laid better than this brick.
Wait, Ugo might revive everybody. Ugo has that if she's the last woman standing revive. Oh no. Okay, we finished the job there. Let's do one more team here. I'm not sure how, strong that team was. Let's do another one, a little bit more defense based, and we'll see what we can do here. But again, not bad multipliers considering she's tough to kill. The only problem with a defense-based nuker on a Go Second team is I prefer HP-based Go Second nukers, right? Here it goes again. Not bad, right? Not bad. Probably most of you have better options, but not bad. Let's go against this team here. Now we're talking. What I was saying, though, is HP-based nukers, there's no decrease HP debuff. Whereas with a champion, any defense-based champion, like Solus, like Masamoto, you do have to be a little bit cognizant out there. Not that they can't be formidable in the arena, but a decreased defense will also mitigate their damage output. Keep that in mind. So here we go. Coming in here. We're not going to be able to remove the ally protect there of Nekrit the Great. We come back in again on the A2. I don't know, man. Sify and Duchess and Nekrit, oh my. So we couldn't kill everybody there, but we still might win this one. Because Kaimar's going to reset the abilities. Let's see. Rotos keeping us alive. That's the most... And again, we can withstand a Rotos blast to the face there. Normally, that's going to be very challenging. But, with a nuker that's defense-based, it's a little bit easier. And there we go. We kill everybody, and it should be GG's. So you guys can see here, I mean, you know, it might be a stretch to say that he's an arena beast, but he's a formidable defense-based nuker for your teams. And you can even make kind of a go second team like, I don't know. Okay, go against a blender team here. Let me make a go second team. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I really like this team. We have Jareg in the lead. We have Stagnite. We have Godseeker and Iri, and we have Masamoto. Increased defense, continuous heals, preemptive revival. We have a shield set on Stagnite as well. Hopefully allow us to withstand the power of the blender. So here we go. We have it on auto right now. I'm going to take it off of auto. Let's see. They debuff us. They come in. We revive on death. They come in. And let's pick up Jareg. Let's come in with the heal. And let's hope we can stay alive here. All right. We don't want... I guess we don't want Lysandra going. Decreased turn meter there. We have decreased defense. It's going to mitigate our damage like I told you guys. But now we have increased defense, ally protect as well. Going to come in here, get a decreased attack on all the opponents. Decreased defense as well. Staying alive. We do have the revival 1 turn away already. Let's go in, Madam Sarah's got to be careful. She doesn't steal all our buffs away. Come in again with the heal. There we go. We haven't even had a chance to go yet, man.
I just wanna be somebody to someone. Oh, I wanna be somebody.
We did withstand the blender. Now we can end it. There we go. So a cool way to kind of go second with this champion. Let's go ahead and go into Doom Tower here, guys, and see what we can do in a... all epic team. So guys, Secret Room 3 of Doom Tower Hard. Here we are. It's epic spirit champions only. Hey, that's going to include both Visionary and Masamoto and Magnar, Gizcard, the Sagiled, and Stagnite. Let's see what this team can do here. And with Visionary and Masamoto on the same squad. I don't know if I'm going to sacrifice these champions for Tatura Rimehide or not. I think I am going to. But I think that for progression... I think both these champions are going to be very serviceable. Let's see how they do comparing the damage here. Of course, 2 AoE attacks, attack-based champion and Visionary. It's hard to compare, and Magnar, one of the best DPSs in the game. But I think all said and done here, the decreased attack is important to have. We have decreased attack. We have increased defense, obviously brought to you by Masamoto on this team. Going to keep everybody alive, along with the decreased attack from Stagnite. Obviously, Stagnite's decreased attack ability is far superior. It is a 95% land rate, 100 with the sniper ability. And he also has the, let's just A1 cycle here. I don't want to be here all day.
We're just having some fun.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Third wave here. And again, just comparing these champions, a little redundant in some of their skill sets, but man, they get the job done here. And that was his A1. Again, keep in mind here, guys, against bosses, you are going to want to go with Helm Smasher. We're not going to swap out all of the gear, but I think that just making him fast and making him tanky, you're still going to be able to have a lot of utility from this champion. Just optimizing your accuracy obviously is going to be a top priority for this champion. Aiming for around 300 accuracy, 250 plus for Doom Tower Hard in level 25 dungeons. Anything below that, of course, scaling. Yeah, some people say 10, some people say 12 accuracy per stage of the dungeon that you're trying to go against. But accuracy, of course, going with the accuracy or a lead, also a tremendous way to get your accuracy up, especially if you're still in progression in the game. So finally, finishing this third wave here, taking our time here against these final mobs. And we have 149k damage, more than Visionary with 2 AoEs. Not as much as Stagnite or Gizcard or Magnar with almost 800k. God, Magnar, you are a god. You are a god, man.
It was my honor.
Let's do Fire Knight here as well. Keep in mind, though, it's not pure damage that we're looking for from this champion. It's kind of a jack of all trades. Damage mitigation and, well, damage mitigation vis-a-vis the buff and the debuff. So, guys, let's end here on a super raid, Stage 20, Fire Knight. This is a fun team with Allurin, Coldheart, Grush the Mangler, Deacon Armstrong, that is, in the lead. And then we have a little bit of utility and keep everybody alive, obviously, with Masamoto. So let's talk about this, guys. Who should be building Masamoto and for what reasons, right? So anybody progression, anytime you need a spirit affinity increased defense champion with some turn meter boost with decreased attack, you can do a lot worse than this champion. Does it justify putting all those books into the champion? I'd say for most Probably not, unless, with a big caveat meaning, unless you need a clan boss champion with increased defense and decreased attack, or unless you're looking for an increased defense champion for Shadowkin faction to run once they have the Shadowkin faction crypt open. I think that even running this champion at level 50 will get the job done all the way up to stage 21 inside Shadowkin Faction Wars. There's a lot of good Shadowkin faction champions, but even as you see here, you know, going back to regular dungeons, I mean, a team like this, they're never going to lose against stage 20 Fire Knight. So you can build a team that just needs a little bit of support with a champion like this if you don't already have a champion built with increased defense and decreased attack, or if you're lacking one of the two, you can get both in one champion. 2 birds, 1 stone, right? And again, defense-based damage, easy to keep this champion alive as well. Overall, I would give the champion maybe a C+, B- overall, maybe a 4-star overall review. What about you guys? I would definitely go for the fusion champion Tatura Rimehide over, you know, holding on to this champion. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer in my mind, but I did think doing a guide on Masamoto would be helpful for some of you guys. Maybe you pulled one and you built the other. Maybe you fused one, or maybe you're just not sure if you want to go for the fusion, if any of these epics are worth holding on to in building. So again, hopefully that gave you kind of an accurate assessment on what you can expect from this champion. Again, here damage-wise, you know, not too bad, right? I mean, for a support champion, could get a lot worse. I feel like can be a good support champion, good clan boss champion. Well, I already explained it all to you guys. Let me know what you think of this champion in the comments below. Wishing you guys a lot of love and a happy, happy day today. Sending positive vibes your way. And as always, take care, guys.